acted with us in the way they have acted,
People who
we can
return
no
from the
longer be
flotilla,
the
right?
chosen out. I will tell you.
Yeah, this is a flotilla. This is
And
one of
this is
the
us. We are,
activists
thankfully, with the good
in the
passports, we are
flotilla.
represented by good diplomats,
Mm.
good countries, and yet they treat us the way they treated. So it only lets us imagine what they do to Palestinians. The way they treated us is they prevented us from having medicine for those who needed medicine. They only gave us water after 32 hours, drinkable water.
This is basically them talking about how they're getting treated. And they also talked about how they treated Greta Thunberg. They dragged her.
Yeah, I heard she was assaulted.
They
Yeah.
dragged little Greta by her hair before her eyes, beat her, and forced her to kiss the Israeli flag. They did everything imaginable to her as a warning to others. Yeah. So
That's crazy.
we're seeing torture, bro. Like full on torture. They torture. It's crazy because
What do you think they are,
the
bro? Like,
only
these
the
people
only
think
good
they're
news we got from this is that while Israel was detaining all the flotilla activists, um the Palestinians were able to get some food. They were able to fish and get some food
yeah,
off
they
the
were able to
shore.
fish.
And I was like,
That's crazy.
that's like the
I
only
got I
good
got
news to
Greta's
come out of
interview.
this. All right.
I got Greta's interview. I think I could pull it up for you. You want to see that? Cause, bro, inhumane.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and pull that up. Let me see.
Hold
But
up,
nah, for real,
trying to find it.
that's insane, bro. I saw some people in the comments being like, "Damn, they weren't even able to fish." Yeah,
Yeah, they been stopping them from fishing and stuff like that. It's crazy.
this is literally a starvation tactic. This is like
Yeah, they're nah, they're evil for that, bro. Like,
this is evil, bro. Like
oh,
dead ass. Like I had this thought earlier, like the other day, and like when it comes to like evil, like villains in media, you'd really be like, okay, these people are like dead ass evil. Like no one can compare to this. But when you place like these niggas in like the real world, half these villains in the media can't even compare to the evil niggas in the real life, bro. You think about that,
yeah,
bro?
no, bro. Like,
You think of someone like
no, even like,
Madara Uchiha, and you were to put that nigga in our U.S. government, that nigga wouldn't even be. That nigga wouldn't even touch top 10 most evil niggas in our government, bro.
that, bro. Like, I'm trying to see if I can find the right one because, bro, there's a one when she just came back.
You get Griffith from Berserk, bro. You put him in our U.S. government, that nigga won't even touch top 5 most evil niggas in our government, bro.
You think,
That nigga get his power
bro?
stripping away, bro, by the demons, cause they'll realize he a fraud, bro. They be like, nah, you not even really evil, bro. These niggas right here, nah, they're evil, bro. You not even
Look at this.
evil
Look,
like that. Alright, bet.
look at this twin.
Detained for any length of time?
Yeah, I'm very worried about them. We heard many different messages um, pointing towards that they would not make it easy. And there were troubles with being able to see lawyers. So I'm very much calling for their immediate release and calling for everyone who can to mobilize to their governments and other ways to demand their immediate release.
We've been told that people were forced to sign papers in which they recognized that they'd entered the country illegally. Did that happen for you?
I did not recognize that I entered the country legally. I made it very clear in my testimony that we were kidnapped on international waters and brought there against our own will into Israel.
Greta Thunberg is, I quote, a young angry woman. She needs anger management sessions.
Anger management. I think she has to go to an anger management class. That's my primary recommendation for her.
Well, I think the world needs a lot of more young angry women, to be honest, especially with everything going on.
Yeah, that's all. Twin.
It's facts.
Twin.
Yeah.
He has the nerve. He has the nerve, bro. After he's been funding this war, he's been giving them power.
Mhm.
He has the nerve. And she looked like she was roughed up a little bit. I don't know. You see, like her hair and all that. I don't know. It could be true or not, but she does look a little bit roughed up.
That shit's insane, bro. That shit's actually
Saying
insane.
she
I'm telling you right now, bro.
anger man.
Telling you right now, bro. Half the fucking
Bro,
half the villains in media, bro, can't even touch these niggas, bro.
I don't even think Blackbeard is even like
No, not even, bro. Cause at least they got some redeemable qualities about them, bro. They have something redeemable, bro. These niggas ain't got no redeemable qualities, bro. At all, bro.
that's crazy, bro. And you know the sad thing is too, bro. Like before we know it, bro, if we just sit back and let it happen, bro,
Yeah.
Gaza is going to be completely wiped out, and Israel's going to smooch in and take that land. And
Yeah.
once other countries see Israel do that, countries that have problems with other country are going to attempt to do the same thing because
Mhm.
we as the world sit back and just let it happen.
Yeah,
So
bro.
it sets precedents for every other country to do that. So if North Korea gets tired of South Korea now, they can just do that, or you feel me? Or
The
if
only thing to stop it is our government needs to act, and seeing how no government is acting, bro, tell us exactly what side of history they want to be on, bro. Tell us exactly who they siding with and what their ideologies is, because
my thing is, it's like why ain't the world like more like active about this? I've heard Russia like Putin say like he's gonna come after Israel, whatever, but like you realize if you do that, you enter a war with America because we're so like entwined with Israel for some reason.
mhm, that's exactly the reason why.
So nobody really wants to like step in because they're so scared. If we would just cut funding from them and just let the world handle them, then you feel me?
Mhm. But that shit, that's it. I feel like that's the exact reason why no one wants to fucking do anything, because the U.S. is intertwined with Israel so much that they don't want to. They don't want to mess with us, or at least our government.
And I think they set it up that way so that we have such a close tie with them. And they
Mhm.
know if we take away support from them, the rest of the world's going to turn against them.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Is
The thing is when is the rest of the world going to turn against us? That's going to be the big takeaway. Because there's only so much the world can take seeing this. Like every other country I know is against this except us.
Yeah. Actual.
And it's getting so blatant. Like it's getting so blatant to us too.
We've become a joke to the rest of the world, bro. This whole administration has become a joke, bro.
Literally, bro, like they're calling us Israel like puppet.
Yeah, I mean we are, bro. We are.
They're literally calling us Israel puppet, like yeah, all around the world. Like I've talked to a few of like my cousins out of state or whatever, like, out of like the U.S. and they're like, "Yo, bro, I don't know what's going on in y'all country," and I'm like, "I don't know either, bro." And they're like, "Yeah, bro, y'all getting called like Israel puppets." I'm like, "What?"
We are, bro. We're in their hands. We're in their hands. But share some other some more some worse news, I guess. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean,
Hmm.
we ain't got no good news. You ain't getting no good news. So some worse news. All right, so
When would the
apparently
misery stop, man?
apparently the White House just announced that the construction of Trump's 200 million golden ballroom will continue during the government shutdown while American soldiers go without pay.
What?
Here's
The
Donald
gold room is more important.
Here's Donald Trump saying the president should always get the blame if there's a government shutdown because the problem starts from the top and the leader is the problem.
Yeah, I seen him say that too.
There's
Yeah,
also
I
a
seen it.
photo of the day before where like none of the Republicans showed up to the party or to the like negotiation table. What do you
Hey,
think
look
that
at this.
says?
Look at this.
What do you think that says for our country, bro? Why do you think they not? Why do you think they didn't show up?
They don't care about the people. They only care about themselves. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Plain simple. They don't care about us. They care about themselves. Every time, like every top paying person in there, bro. Every top executive, everybody in there, bro. They're getting paid.
Mhm.
while other people have to go through this shutdown not getting paid. You feel me? They don't care. They
That's exactly it's actually true, bro. I really think
I mean, look,
I am almost certain. Like I'd say I'm 80, I don't even say 85, I'd say I'm 95% certain that the Republican Party wants to start a civil war. I think this government shutdown is like was all a part of their plan. I think this was all a part of their plan from the get go. Right? They knew that the government was gonna get shut down, and
actually, I think they wanted it to be shut down
that's what I'm
so that
saying.
it'll create more tension,
I think they
and then they
wanted
can
this, bro. I think they 100% wanted
look.
this.
They used that boy, Kirk, as a martyr, bro. They use him as a martyr to fuel up MAGA.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got them hanging people from trees and a whole bunch of crap, bro. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
they're inciting war. This is what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They're ripping apart the Latinos and Hispanic families. Like this is what they want. They want every race attacking each other,
Let me ask
and
you a
they want.
question. Do you think we'll go into civil war?
We might, bro. Like I said, we're in stagflation right now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're not seeing the impact of the terrorists. We're not seeing the impact of all of these things that were put in place to harm us. I don't know who signed this off, but we're not seeing the effects yet.
Mm-hmm.
Come near January or so, when prices are rising at a tremendous rate, and when the next cycle of like foreign goods have to come in, we're gonna be cooked.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be cooked, bro. I work in warehouse, bro. I know how this shit goes. There's so many
Mm-hmm.
delays on things. There's so many delays on a whole bunch of other stuff, bro. Right now, Walmart is slowly increasing their prices. You know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get real crazy for us to even purchase stuff.
I
And
think.
before
Yeah.
we know,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
before we know it, like the billionaires, they're gonna die off with their money and pass it down to their kids, and we're gonna keep having this same system over and over and over until we do something. Like I said, we as the consumer, we as the laborer, we as the people who have the purchasing power, all right, we have the power to purchase, all right.
Mm-hmm.
We're the people in charge of this. We give them power. They got rich off of us,
Mm-hmm.
so we got to know how to spend our money. We gotta start just like we did with Disney. You feel me? We gotta start boycotting. We gotta stop funneling, giving these people money. Pull
Mm-hmm.
your stocks, bro. Pull all your stocks. Pull them shits, bro. Especially for people you don't mess with, bro. Don't invest into their stocks. Let it crash. You feel me? This is
Yeah.
how we get them, bro.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I think a civil war. I already made a video about this. I think a civil war is inevitable at this point. I think it's going to happen. It's just when, and I think it is going to look way different than how the Republican Party is picturing it right now. I think what Trump and them want to do is they want to start a civil war so they can basically, you know, find a loophole around the two-term presidency so they can set up more terms for Trump to be elected or make up a authoritarian government and have a
You
one
say that.
dictator power. But
You heard what he said about the going for another term, right? He's like,
yeah,
hey,
he got the
we're
Trump
in war.
2028 hats. Like he got the Trump 28 hats out. Like he's going for a third term. Like, it's not
Funny
even
thing is,
about
like,
if, it's about
he's
when.
doing it right in front of our face.
He's
He's
doing
doing
he
it right
literally
in front of
showing
our
it. He's
face.
showing it to us, bro. So we know what he's on and we know what he's trying to do. But
That's unconstitutional. Why aren't we doing something?
I think that the Civil War is gonna look different because they're thinking it's gonna be North versus South, Republican Party
No,
versus
it's
Democrat Party.
gonna
I'm
be
letting
rich
you know
versus
right now,
poor.
bro. The people are gonna go for the government. They're not going for other people. They're going for the head, bro. They're gonna be going for the presidency, the president, bro. Like it's gonna be a class civil war, not like a race civil war. Now there are gonna definitely be
Yeah,
MAGA heads who are gonna believe it's a race civil war. They're gonna be going out trying to kill fucking black people, marginalized people, because they think that's what the civil war is gonna be about. But every other smart, educated person is gonna know what's really up and what's really going on. They're not gonna be sitting back and doing this shit. And I have a prediction that if we do go into a civil war, it's not just gonna be the U.S. going into a civil war. It's gonna be a
Bro,
global civil war. Like it's gonna happen
this is
globally.
what he does.
Let me finish.
This is what he does.
Let me finish my
My
thought.
man.
It's gonna be a global civil war because right now, this shit's happening everywhere, bro. And the Britain, they have a fascist party rising up. They have far right racist people getting radicalized. In Japan, they have the Sensito party rising, nationalist party,
Yeah.
far right party. They have this shit in Australia. They have this shit across the globe. And if they see the U.S. go to war, civil war, and they see us overthrow our government like Nepal did, that's a domino effect, bro. That's a domino effect. That shit ain't gonna happen just in the U.S. That shit gonna happen in Britain. That shit's gonna happen in Australia. That shit's gonna happen in Japan. That shit's gonna happen everywhere. That's my prediction, though.
Look at Africa. Africa now is trying to form like one government or something like that. I don't know too much information about it, but they're trying to form one government and all of that, and they're basically pulling their resources from Europe and causing a bunch of problems.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah, it's gonna be real bad.
And I think with how the handling of this Greta Thunberg situation is going on, where like the Swedish government isn't doing anything about it, Italy's government ain't doing nothing about it. All this is really doing is growing more disdain from the people. The people are seeing their government just sitting back and allowing this tragedy to happen. The longer they sit back and do nothing, the closer they're gonna get to like upsetting their people, upsetting the balance. Closer those people are going to get until actually wanting freedom for themselves and freedom from these like governments that don't care about its people. It's gonna push them to. It's gonna push them left. It's gonna push them way more left, and it's just
Not
only a
just
matter of
that.
time. It's only a matter of time.
What you gotta realize, bro, with the orange hair dude, because people don't realize this guy is a maestro. He makes a bunch of noise to distract you from what's actually going on. Look, I got something to share you. Like, this was going on underneath our nose the whole time while we're just worrying about other stuff. Like, he's gonna cause chaos, so like you don't get to see.
Well, we've got some breaking news. Donald Trump just lost in court again. And once again, he has lost to E. Jean Carroll. As you will recall, E. Jean Carroll sued Trump for sexual assault and defamation. Not once, but twice. And Trump lost, not once, but twice. And now he's lost a third time because he's lost the appeal. Let me read a little of an article for you. A federal appeals court panel on Monday upheld a jury's verdict finding President-elect Trump liable for sexually abusing advice columnist E. Jean Carroll and ordering him to pay $5 million. A three-judge panel on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit concluded Trump did not sufficiently show any claimed errors affected his rights or warranted a new trial. Quote, on review for abuse of discretion, we conclude that Mr. Trump has not demonstrated that the district court erred in any of the challenged rulings. The New York jury found Trump liable last year for sexually abusing Carroll in a Manhattan department store dressing room in the mid-90s. What a freaking scumbag. And defaming her by denying her story when she came forward during Trump's first presidency. In a separate case, a jury ordered Trump to pay $83.3 million in defamation charges for continuing to deny her story.
All that is going on, and he's saying Greta Thunberg needs anger management. You need sexual management counseling, dude. That's what you need. You have the nerve to tell people what they need, bro. Causing so much distraction. We see all of this, bro. He thinks he's just making noise to where we don't see this, bro. And let's get into like the Super Bowl stuff, bro. Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, you're right. Great segment. Let me pull up what I got on there.
Because he's trying to distract us with nonsense. And I got something too. I got something over here too. I'm finna load it.
I want to show this.
Yeah, you get your.
So Kristi Noem announced she'll have ICE agents at the Super Bowl to round up illegal speaking Puerto Rican during the Bad Bunny halftime. You know how ridiculous this is, bro? Speaking Puerto Rican illegals, my nigga. If you're Puerto
Did you speak
Rican,
Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, bro. They are
Yeah, what did they?
citizens. Those people are American citizens, and they're talking about they're gonna fucking
Look at this.
round them up.
Look at this kid. Look at this kid I got, bro. Look at this kid I got. I'm finna share this whole to you, bro. It's like, bro, I heard this too, and I was like, what? I
In Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. He playing with us at this point. That shit, that's disrespectful, bro. You think we stupid? Donald Trump said he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. He playing with us at this point.
I spoke to the
What you think?
president of Puerto Rico.
Ain't that him?
Bro, speaking to himself in third person now, like, bro, what?
These are stupid.
Bro, this shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even really listen to Bad Bunny. I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. He did have that one
Bang.
song that came out recently. That shit was a banger. I'm not
That's
gonna
what I
lie.
see. I see.
That shit was a
I'm
banger. I ain't
going
gonna
hard with
lie.
that. That shit was a banger. I'm not gonna lie. It's a
But
banger. I'm not gonna.
do I want him to be at the halftime show? Nigga, yes. I would love to see it, bro. The fact that MAGA and Trump fans and Trump are all coming out saying that they don't want to have this halftime show. They want some country
I
shit.
want to see it.
Man,
Who's listening to
this
that?
gonna make it better because last year when Kendrick performed, I remember them niggas was heated. They was heated, bro.
And
They
then
was
Rihanna performed before that, and they were heated
they
too.
was so mad. They was so mad. So I'm like, hey, do it again for the second time. I want to see it.
Bro. And these guys saying that how like, oh, you speaking Puerto Rican or whatever. Like, bro, it's Spanish.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Puerto
What are
Rican.
they talking about, bro?
These
Blatant
niggas is
racism.
these niggas is just straight up like they're just dumb, bro. Like they're really just stupid. Like I don't know what to say anymore to it, bro. And it's so crazy because if you're a stupid person, you realize you're dumb. Like when I get in a conversation with someone who's way more smarter than me, I'm not going into that conversation thinking I'm going to be right. I'm going into that conversation thinking I'm going to be 90% wrong. These niggas get in the conversation and think they're going to be 90%, not even 90, they think they're going to be 100% right, even though they know they're stupider than the person. They realize that they're so dumb that they have to break it down to common sense just to have any talking point on it. You're dumb, bro.
Look, I know why they act like that. I could peel in the mind of them. They think they have no like. They think America is their culture instead of realizing that they came from Europe. All right, and they stripped away their Irish, their Nordic, their Italian, their Spanish, their French culture. They just stripped it away. That's their culture that they stripped away just to claim American. All right.
Mhm.
Now, if they would go back and twine with their roots, whether that be Italian or French or Nordic, you're a Viking, you feel me? Like you would have culture, but the reason you seem that you don't have culture and your culture is America is because you decided that with your idiots, with your ignorance to strip it away.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
versus African Americans who are embracing their African culture. All right, Caribbean people who are embracing their African culture, and the Mexican who are embracing their Latin culture. You
Mhm.
stripped your culture away. You did that to yourself. That's why it seems like you doesn't have a culture. That's why you seem that your America is your culture. It's such a stupid idea. Like I don't know who thought of that. It's all part of white supremacy to make you forget where you're from.
Mhm. Yeah, they
And
literally stripped away
and,
all their
and to be
culture.
honest with you, bro,
Uh,
when you guys came over here, you guys were the butt of the end in Europe. They kicked y'all out
mhm.
if you didn't know that. It's just going back and reading history. Like I hate to say it how it is, but you did it to yourself.
Mhm. You know, one thing I always notice about even going back to history, there's one thing that is consistent throughout every single part of like American history, especially when they teach it in school. For whatever reason, these niggas gotta be the victim in every single story, bro. You know, you realize
So
like when we get taught American history, like the founding of like what Jamestown and like the pilgrimage, the reason they came over to America is because they wanted to escape religious persecution. That's what they tell you. My nigga, that's not even
No.
the truth. That's not even the truth, bro. Like there may
They
have been
were-
some
they were-
people who wanted to do that, but that's not even why they came over here, bro. They just got to be the victim in their story. They got to be the victims of the British Empire. Like these niggas weren't
No, they were-
fucking British. Like these niggas didn't celebrate the British Empire. Like these niggas dead
No.
ass thought they were British until they weren't getting representation in the parliament. They're like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna do our own thing. These niggas didn't even want independence at first, bro. But
That's
when
it.
they did
Yeah.
get independence, then they claimed to be the victim. It's diabolical, bro. Diabolical.
And a lot of them escaped. Like there's a lot of people who came over here. Like if you look back in British history, like as they were criminals, they were people who were evading tax. There were people who were trying to get a new life. You feel me?
Mhm.
If you look at it that way, like it's like your ignorance have no bear. You know,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say what America should look like, what an American should look like, what
Yeah.
Americans should like, and what Americans should sound like, or whatever. You feel me? What culture they should have, what religion they should have. America's a country.
Yep.
It's not a belief. It's
Yep.
not ideal. It's a country. And
Mhm.
if you look at any other country, there's multiple demographics within a country. That's what makes a country a country.
And then when you look at America specifically, it was the most diverse country when it was formed. Like you already had
Yeah, it had
French
Indian.
people, you already had Native
Yeah,
Americans, you already had Mexicans, you already had black people, you already had like all these different ethnic groups and different backgrounds already existing here, bro. These niggas just pulled up and then wanted to make everything white, want to colonize and push colonialism everywhere and then say that's American. My nigga, that's not what it is, bro. You can't just say that that's American. American isn't being white, bro. And that's what they think it is. They think you American, you're white and you have to be white and you have to follow
I
white
refuse to do
practices.
that. I refuse to do
That's
that.
not
When I
it, bro.
see people of multiple demographics serving in our military, protecting our country, and sacrificing their life to be American. All right? I refuse to say that. Refuse to just sit back and watch this stupid ideology spread all across to make these people think that they're victims. To think that everybody's against them. Everybody wants to is downplaying your struggle. Nobody's downplaying your struggle. We're just saying compared to
Yep.
what you're going through and what we're going through, it's a whole lot worse for us
Yep.
because you're privileged. That's
Yep.
all we're trying to say. We're not trying to play victim or whatever. We're telling you our pain. We're telling you what we're going through. And it's hard for people to see that. They think that every single time you hear a black person complaining, every time you see somebody complaining about something, they're playing victim. It's stupid.
Yep.
It's very stupid.
It's literally just them avoiding accountability. Like anytime they say black people play victim, it really means the white person's playing victim because they just don't like to have. They don't want to be equal. Like they just don't want to be equal to a equal playing ground. To them, that's like their biggest
Taken
fear.
away.
That's their
They
biggest
think they
fear,
take
bro.
away DUI. They take away DUI because they think they're taking away jobs from white people, including when white people weren't even qualified for that job to begin with. So saying that we're taking away that from you it's stupid. Because
Exactly.
in order to get the job, you have to get the qualification. Now, making it equal for everybody to get that job based on their qualification isn't taking away a job from you.
Yeah.
It's just making it an even playing field, and you're getting beat.
Yeah.
That's just it. It's sad. I know it's sad, but
Yep. And
you
the
guys
craziest
have
part,
you,
I don't even understand why they even get mad at DEI because like the corporate workspace is like majority white people. Like even with DEI, it's not like the fucking landscape is gonna shift towards black people or shift towards like Mexicans. All of a sudden, you're gonna see a whole company of just black people. My nigga, it's still gonna be like 90% white people, bro. But these niggas can't even. They can't even be in a company where there's one black person there. They can't even fathom being at a company where there's just one black person there, bro. So they just have to
oh, he
take
must
it
be
away.
there because he's black.
Like
He must be there because he's black.
Like,
What?
it is.
Are you
it's
gonna
dumb.
you
It's
gonna take
stupid.
the job? And, you, really, bro?
But let's get on
Sounds
to
great.
let's get to another topic. All right.
What do you think this? Let me ask you the question.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay.
what's your thoughts on after seeing like the flotillas and all of that? What's your thoughts? What do you think this leads into? What do you think is the follow up after this? Now the world sees that they're completely denying people from entering, and they're willing to go to the extreme. What do you think? How do you think the world responds after this?
I think nothing's gonna happen. I think they're just gonna get deported. No one cares about the
Yeah, I
I don't know
definitely
why
am.
I see the news, bro. To be totally honest, bro, like, I mean, I get you like trying to stand in solidarity with the people of Gaza. That's fine. Okay, whatever. But like the flotilla is actually useless, bro. They're just gonna stop. The Israeli government just did what they did the last time. They said,
I
"Okay,
will let you know the flotilla they create a distraction so that they can fish.
The Palestinians, yeah, they're able to get fish. They're able to get fish, but I do agree because even if they are able to get fish, it's only like a little bit of, you know, food for a while. Like this is gonna continue. It's not gonna stop the whole starvation. It's not gonna it's not gonna put an end to it. But I do have a because we talked about the flotilla, we talked about the government shutdown. All right, we talked about how Trump wants to start a civil war. Do you think he's trying to start a civil war, or at least the Republican Party and Trump?
I don't know about starting civil war, but I low key think he's trying to be a dictator, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know
Okay,
what's going on with this man.
okay.
That's
I
fucking crazy.
I think I
Him
think
talking
I'm the
about
same.
invading democratic cities,
Agreed,
bro.
agreed,
Fuck
agreed.
all of that, bro.
Yeah, he sent the National Guard to Portland, and because of the crime, and not
Tell him, tell him,
for
tell
the
him,
for the criminals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, I'm
tell
on
him
the
about the
fence.
news.
What
Tell
news?
him about the news when he was like the new Fox News. He's watching Fox News, he's getting everything from
Oh
Fox
yeah, he was
News.
watching Fox News, and they were showing clips of like the 2020 like riots. So he believed Portland to be on fire and stuff because he was watching like old video clips, and then he called like the senator of Portland. It was like
Man, bomb me.
I was like, "There's fire," and he's like, "No, there's no fire going on. It's peaceful." And he's like, "No, you're lying to me. I just saw the clips."
Bro, guy.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. But
It's like, bro, it's like my granny when she's calling me like panicking when she sees like old videos or whatever. I'm like, hey, granny, this happened like, it's like there's a hurricane happening. I'm like, no, this happened like 3 months ago.
mm-hmm. Oh god.
It's like it's like when people just be scrolling on social media and they don't know how to check and use like they check the dates or whatever. Like this is what it's looking like. What's happening to him? It might be a little bit of dementia kicking in.
No,
He's
for sure.
actually
It's
done
definitely
something.
something. I'm pretty sure he's caught a stroke a couple of times.
He's
Like
got dementia, bro.
he's
He's the
definitely
exact
so.
same position as Biden was in, bro.
He is, bro.
Smoking. He's smoking,
Is
bro.
it's yeah. Oh god. But yeah, I think Trump's definitely trying to become a dictator. How he's gonna achieve it? I think what he's trying to do is create a civil war so he can then be like he's already putting like Trump 2028 hats out.
Yeah,
Bro's
that's
definitely
smart,
gonna do.
bro. Like,
That's
chill.
he's definitely going by the end of his
I,
this
I don't
term,
think he's gonna chill.
he's gonna do something. Something's gonna pop off for sure. But if we were to go into a civil war, what do you think that looks like? Because I said what I thought it looked like. I can go ahead and get my prediction. I'll tell you what my prediction was if you want to hear it.
I mean, I don't know. That's actually hard to say, bro. Because I don't know how much of a desire there would be for people to get civil war. I think unfortunately people would just give up
Yeah.
on the American idea and just be like, you know what, fuck them. If they want to go over there and they want to split off from us, that's it. And the country would just end. And
Uh
we
huh.
would just separate into like two different countries.
I
That's what
feel
I think.
like the Civil War is gonna. It's not gonna be the Civil War that they expect it to be. It's not gonna be us attacking like the minorities and groups and like that. It's gonna be the people versus the government. This is what I think it's gonna be
I
because
mean, bro, Trump is popular, bro.
Trump, yeah,
So like half the people is Trump, bro. And Trump is the only person they care about. They don't care about the rest of those Republican niggas.
they really don't. Yeah, they really don't. I'm saying he's definitely gonna have a bunch of followers who are going to just be like, all right, yeah, you said let's go attack them. I'm down. I'm down for it. Like we already seen a little bit of it with the fight when Charlie Kirk died, and they had that white man fight back, a protest or whatever it really
From what?
was.
From
But like
what they fighting back from?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They don't ever really
Are they
say. They don't really say, bro.
Are they
Like,
upset?
they were just upset about like the killer being a leftist, right?
Go catch the killer.
I don't know. I don't know. But I definitely think it. But like at the way we're going, Trump is definitely going to try to become a dictator. He's already trying to set up concentration camps. Eventually, he's going to start enacting it later on. You think Democratic Party like sits by and lets it happen, or you think they'll actually try to stop it?
Right now, they can't stop it because it's majority Republican in the House right
They
now.
can't,
So
but they're popular. The Democrats are getting popular right now, bro. The stand they're taking in the Senate with the shutdown is perfect, bro. I think they need to
Yeah.
keep that shit up.
but like if you how long can they do the shutdown? How long can they do it? Like there's it's majority it's majority Republican right now in the House.
Need 60 votes, and the Republicans don't have 60 votes without the Democrats.
Yeah. What if they take extreme measures? What if they take extreme measures to like doing
But
something
if
to those
American
votes?
people see them taking those extreme dictatorial measures, bro, at a certain point we have to trust people to use their fucking.
And yeah, and then what are we gonna be able to do about it when they take those extreme measures? I mean, they're able to just declare Antifa, which is just a anti-fascism group, as a terrorist group. Like you understand, like they're doing extreme measures as we speak. You can't just sit back and be like, oh, then let them do it. They're gonna do it, and then we're not gonna have a society. We're not gonna have like what we had before. Like it's just that simple.
We win, let them do it. But the Republicans are poised to lose the next.
Yeah, they will lose that next one.
That momentum going, bro.
That's if they have a next election. That's if.
Well, the midterms are gonna happen. I mean, I don't know if the election's gonna happen in 4 years, but the midterms.
Yeah, the midterms are definitely gonna happen. They're like it's like what next month?
Take the House and Senate again.
Yeah, that is the only way. But this the thing is that's if nothing fishy goes on with these next midterm elections. Like if it is fair, if it's a fair election, Democrats will win. Right? They'll definitely win it. That's if it's fair. Now, I'm not gonna bet anything to say that the Republican Party is not gonna do something fishy at this midterm election. I feel like something fishy is definitely going to happen this this next midterm election.
I feel like they're setting it up. Look. It's very easy for them to take extreme measure. They have devoted followers. All I just got to do is radicalize them. Now, this government shutdown can just be like they already flipped the blame saying that Democrats don't want to do it, right? And truly, that's not what's happening. And they have control of the media, so they can spread whatever narrative they want to. So all they just got to do is radicalize their followers to do something to those officials who are holding those votes. You feel me? It's very simple. It's not hard for them to do that. And before we know it,
So who do you think is gonna win the midterm, Gio? Who do you think will win the midterm election?
who has power right now?
Republicans.
Then all they just got to do is use that power that they have. Just simple like that. It's people like you already see how they're thinking, right? You already see how they're moving. They don't intend on giving up that power. They don't. So they're gonna do as much like they're holding off on health insurance. Something as simple as health insurance. All right? They're willing to shut the government down. What do you think they're gonna do when the midterms come and they're not winning?
That is a good point.
I mean, shutting the government down does not stop the next election from happening. They can try all they want,
Yeah.
but the next election is happening, whether they like it or not. One thing they're doing is kind of tough, is rewriting the districts to get themselves extra seats and fucking.
They've already done it.
States like Texas.
They've already done it.
That is fucked, and I don't know what we can do about that, to be honest.
Like I said, they already have power. They already have power, right? And they're enforcing that power at maximum. Like And there's nothing we can do because we're so small. I don't know how this even happened in a democratic like society. How did this happen? How do we let one side get more than the other side? Were we not paying attention? This is like it's just snuck underneath our nose.
Bro, it's because the Republicans don't give a fuck about right now. They don't give a fuck about anybody but Trump. Like
Yeah,
nobody in their party matters. Besides Trump is like their daddy right now, bro. I don't know what else to say.
yeah. It's kind of, it kind of happens all the time, bro. Trump is basically just a mascot, and he's a well-known dude before this even happened. So people are obviously just growing to test him. The fact that like someone like Ronald Reagan became our president is like evidence enough, bro. No way we let a movie star become our president, bro. Right?
Honestly, bro, I would take Ronald Reagan a billion times over whatever the fuck we got going on with Trump.
I
At
would
least
too,
fucking
honestly.
Ronald
You're not
Reagan
lying, bro.
was a fucking. I mean, he wanted to be president, bro. And as
He
much as
wasn't
I
so
don't like a lot
blatant.
of the things he passed, bro,
He
at
wasn't
least
so
he
blatant. He
played.
did underneath stuff. That's what he did.
Well, he was doing it because he thought it was best for the American people. That's why Ronald Reagan was doing it. Now he was wrong, but that's why he was doing it. Fucking Trump, he's just like, bro,
Like the
it's
trickle down effect. That's best for the American people. The trickle down effect.
what he
Now
thought.
it's
He thought it was
biting.
gonna work. He
Now it's
thought it was gonna
biting us in
work.
the ass, bro.
Thought it
It,
was gonna work. It didn't, but at least he thought it did. Trump, he's doing shit that, bro, no sane fucking person can think is gonna be better for the American people, bro.
he's doing stuff that doesn't is not even like constitutional anymore, bro. He's literally just he's literally breaking our government, bro. Doing shit. He's actually just doing illegal shit in our government and just breaking it apart.
Like overturning birthright citizenship, bro. Like that's like some movie villain evil shit,
Bro,
bro. Like what the
I was
fuck?
just telling him about this earlier, bro. I was like saying, if you look at any villain in media, and you just put him, like, if you were to take him from the media and put him in our government, they wouldn't even hit top 10 evil people in our government.
Bro, it's actually wild, bro.
Like, the fact that our government has people in it that are, like, more evil than, like, fucking movie villains or anime villains is insane. Like, you take Madara Uchiha and put him in our government, he wouldn't even be nearly as evil as the people in there.
Bro, first off saying this, like, first off start off by saying like, I've yet to see an anime villain who is a pedophile, and we got a bunch of those in our government. So
That's true.
nothing beats that.
I don't know if you want to go there, bro.
That is true, bro. I don't think I've seen an anime villain that was like touching kids and then doing evil shit. They was just doing evil stuff.
Nothing tried. Even them don't cross that part, bro. Like you feel me? Like even the celestial dragons. I've yet to see them do something like that.
Yeah, and they had slaves, you know? They treated people like slaves, and they still wasn't going that far.
Even in Berserk, Griffin.
For real. But you're right. I think with the midterm, I think that if the Democrats win it, I think that's the only way we put an end to like this fascist takeover.
Bro.
However, in the odd chance that Republicans do win, where do y'all think this is gonna go? What do you think will happen next? Is it just fully just goes into fascist dictator state?
I don't know if we go full fascism because I don't think anybody can really emulate what Trump is doing. I think if we have another person like Trump come out of the Republican Party and they get in power again, then yeah, we're fucked. America's fucked, and I'm moving to like UK or some shit, or back to Nigeria or some crazy shit like that, bro.
Bro.
Bro, JD Vance. JD Vance, bro. He
Bro.
thinks just like him.
Brother, I think, in my opinion, I think it's inevitable. Like, Trump is basically like the stamp or the blueprint. Eventually, there's gonna be another person in the Republican Party who's gonna come up, because you would think of like what
Bro,
Nixon.
you guys are looking too far in that. What if Democrat win this? Just imagine them doing the exact same stuff that the Republican Party do back to them. Now, when that happens,
The Democratic Party would
Yeah.
never do that though. They would probably never do
that's
that.
the thing. Like we can't even go that far because we follow the rules. Like
I don't want to say that. I
Like-
think the
like-
Democratic Party just wouldn't, because they realistically what Trump is doing is just stupid. Like, it's really dumb. Even for like like government standards, like they know what this is going to only backfire. Like this does nothing but backfire. Like the reason, yeah,
Sorry, continue.
yeah, the reason the Democratic Party like operates the way it operates, they're similar to the Republican Party. Is just that they realize that treating the people really bad can only just result in like animosity towards the government. So they have to pretend that they're not treating them bad, and just let it, let them continue living their lives thinking that they're not being exploited, right? What Trump is doing,
Yeah.
it reveals the curtains, right? And the Democratic Party knows that they're not going to ever do what the Republican Party is doing because it's just only going to hurt the government itself.
I mean, if you look at all political party, their best interest is their political party. But I feel like the political party that does more brainwashing and is the Democratic Party because they do underneath stuff too. But like we don't really see it like that. But versus the Republican, they're just blunt with their whatever they have, whatever regime they have, and they're clear in what side they're picking. You know, they're clear on what side they're picking. They're picking which side has the most money, which side has the most like people supporting. You feel me? Which is MAGA.
Mhm.
MAGA is all over America. You can't go left and right. There's MAGA people everywhere, and I feel like that speaks. And versus the Republic,
Sorry. The real
you're
reason
good. You can go.
the Democrats are fucking not doing what the Republicans are doing is simply two reasons. One, they're just better.
Mhm.
Second reason, the most important reason is because the Democratic constituents aren't fucking evil. Okay,
Yeah.
we voters for the Democratic Party will not allow the Democratic Party to do that. We'll vote them out of power. If
Yeah.
fucking Joe Biden got on stage and started declaring war on fucking, I don't know, Lubbock, Texas, we'd be like, wait, what the fuck? And we vote him out the next fucking election.
Yeah, we
But
would.
the
We would.
Republican people, they see Trump do that and they're like, yeah, fucking
They just
Detroit.
sit back. They
Send
just
National
sit
Guard
down.
over there.
Yeah, that's
I
what
know
I'm
what you're
saying. They're
saying.
just like we got a saying for this. Like, well, my granny would have called them, like, cause she's pretty big in the politics. She'd call them soup drinkers. Well, when you call them soup drinkers, it's people who just like they're drinking the soup. They're following everything that he's doing. They're not calling him out because they're too scared. They're too scared of what he can do. Like you see what happened to Elon Musk when he said that Trump was on the file. He kicked him out off whatever, and they disbanded the friendship. Like none of them would like acknowledge that this guy's insane. They won't do it because they're scared of. Because Trump is a bully. This is all he does. Like you have anything against him, he's just gonna bully you and push you out of the equation.
Mhm.
This is what he does. Like this is how he got. This is how he got rich. Right, by doing underneath business practice and bullying smaller business. This is how he got that rich. Now
Mhm.
they're scared of him because of the amount of power that he holds. You know, that simple.
Okay. Yeah.
I even think before he became a president, he still had some connection with like top officials. Like
Yeah. He did. He definitely did. He was rich
this
as hell.
is what he does. He's been tax evading for how long?
Like
Like he knows what he's doing.
yeah, no, it definitely is right. The Republican people who vote Republican, who just sit back and just seeing this stuff and just like okay with it, they're generally just evil. I ain't gonna lie, they're generally just evil. There's like, there's
I
no
don't know
way.
what to say about that, bro.
I don't know how you can see what's going on and still defend it. It just doesn't make it
Or
blows
they
my
might
mind.
just be ignorant. They might just be ignorant and they don't watch the
I mean,
news.
there is a
They
level
watch
of
Fox
ignorance,
News.
but at
There-
a certain point, ignorance becomes evil.
But
Bro.
have you
Like,
seen
I
Fox
Yeah,
News
sure.
ignorance? Have you seen Fox News ignorance?
thing
They were
is-
talking about giving lethal injection to homeless people. That's ignorance.
But the thing
That's
is,
what they're preaching.
Fox News is even ignorant. They know what they're doing. Like they know what they're doing. They're
Yeah,
just
but
grifters.
like
they're doing it for
they're
profit.
actually-
They
yeah, but like but people believe that because that's a big news site and that's like a national news site and they're spilling ignorance and people are sucking it in. They're believing it because they don't question anything. They don't Google. They don't research. This is what they do. They're too busy with their day-to-day life to go out and research and all that and their way of living. Like
Have
this
you seen that news clip of them Fox News fucking talking about murdering homeless people?
Yeah, I saw that. Like there's the black dude was talking about. Like the black dude was a grifter. You could see he was grifting. Like he's grifting, but he wasn't like he's not for real about what he thinks. Like he's not thinking oh, let's kill them. He was just like, oh yeah, let's move them off. And then his co-host was like, yeah, fucking put
Give
lethal injection
lethal
into
injection.
them
I was
and just kill them all.
fuck, bro.
And he was like, he really immediately was like, you're like, oh yeah,
He's
so
like, wait, hold on.
I didn't say that now. Like, yeah, that those dudes generally are evil. Like they know. A lot of the people on the talk shows, like Piers Morgan, that dude's a grifter. Like he just grifts. Like he just
Yeah, he doesn't care. He just trying to get money.
and like the thing is, you'll notice a lot of these grifters not even American, bro. Like a lot of these people are like
Bro.
just other from other countries, just talking about U.S.
Bro,
politics. And it's
What
like,
what are you doing as a British dude talking about you, bro? You're
Brother.
not even facing the blunt hell. Like you don't experience this, bro.
like,
You're in London sipping tea. All right, stay over there.
bro can't even vote in our
Gosh.
elections, and he's like talking about our politics. What are we doing?
Exactly, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Like XQC be deep in the U.S. politics. That dude don't even
Bro, you're Canadian, bro.
I'm like, gang, bro.
like it doesn't even make any sense sometimes. It's just it's bizarre. It's bizarre, bro.
Bro, this is like the way this thing was set up. Like they grabbed the biggest creators. They got the biggest news station. They got like it's all planned out. They got Aiden Ross to endorse him. They got Joe Rogan. They got all these people to help him get to this popularity, to convince these people that he's a good person.
Okay.
Now, take a look at all of these streamers who helped him out there. And now they're like, oh no, I didn't know this is what he was gonna do. Blah, blah.
I'm gonna-
They were all.
Bro.
I got a bold prediction. I got a real bold prediction for the future. This is a very bold prediction. All right. But the way the thing is, like, right now we're seeing like a lot of like fascist and ideology and like nationalism in the U.S. Like I was telling you earlier, this is happening. Like this is happening in Japan. There's like a Sensito party, which is like a far right fascist party, and they actually idolize Trump. Like yeah, they actually idolize Trump. Like the dude who runs the party is literally like a Trump head. And then like UK, the same thing. Nico Amalamo made a video about it where he like they have like marches and protests, right? Like far right people are going on the streets and saying that they want to kick out all the immigrants. They want to kill all the immigrants. Basically being racist. And like a lot of people showed up to this. Even Elon Musk spoke at the shit. Like Elon Musk spoke at the protest.
Why am I surprised?
You said what?
I said, why am I surprised, bro?
He literally spoke at it, came out and was like, you have to fight them. They're trying to take your country. You have to.
What is
Do
he
it or
doing,
die.
bro? Isn't he
Right.
South African?
Right.
Now he's American. Now he's British.
Right, yeah, he's trying to
What's
start a
going on
civil
here,
war.
bro?
What I said, there's a lot of national rise in nationalism in like all these countries.
Bro, wait. Does this man Elon forgot that the people who got him to the point who got him was Democrats? Because when he first introduced the electric car, the people who purchased that car the most were Democrats. It's not till after the ship when he started supporting Trump. That's when people stopped like actually making him who he was. Like this guy is so stupid. Like the people who got you to the point of who you were liberals. People who cared about the environment. Who started buying your Tesla. Started buying your Tesla stock and all of that.
I mean,
Like, what is he?
he's a true politician, bro. He's a true politician, bro.
He's not a politician.
That's the
He's the
that's the
biggest grifter I
that's the
know.
most politician thing you can ever do, bro. Make it from
Bro,
the
he had to
people
switch up.
and then switch up on them. Like there's like this TikTok.
Switch up.
There's a TikTok politician. It was a minute ago where like he actually got into like government as like an official. As soon as he got in there, bro switched up on all his followers, bro. Immediately switched up on all his followers and started pushing the exact opposite of policies that Americans wanted.
Crazy.
And I was like,
Hey,
damn,
wait,
that's insane work. But yeah, I was saying, like,
wait.
there's a lot of
Ain't that what Trump is doing?
what?
Is that he was pro like labor union and construction and like the steel guys and all that, but now they're hurting the most.
Yeah, bro, he lied. Like he lied. Like that's what they do, bro. It- exactly what they're supposed to do. That's their job, bro. Their job is to lie to you so you
But
can.
now blue collars are complaining.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, what do you expect? He only cared about the rich, bro. Literally, he got your vote just to play you.
But yeah, like I was saying, the my bold prediction is because there's a rise in nationalism in all of these places. I feel like eventually it just creates a vacuum. Someone's gonna come up. So there's gonna be another Trump. There's gonna be
Go
another.
get my Uber Eats. I'll be back.
All right, bet. Yeah, there's gonna be another person to come up. Like after Trump is gone, like even let's say we win the midterm election, Trump gets gone, Democrats take power again. There's gonna be a vacuum there for someone to come up and pick up all those MAGA heads. I think Charlie Kirk actually was gonna be like their next figurehead after
Maybe.
Trump.
Charlie Kirk honestly could have been president.
I think that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to make him the next figurehead eventually and run him for the Republican Party at some point. But yeah, there's going to be someone who's going to pick up that vacuum. So it's going to keep happening. Eventually, it's going to have to crash. There's going to be a civil war at some point. I don't know when, but it's going to happen at some point. Maybe not the next 4 years, but it's going to happen again. And then once that happens, hopefully the right side wins. Hopefully the side towards peace wins. Yeah, otherwise it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna be like a pendulum of a constant cycle. Attack on Titan.
Oh, that's crazy.
Attack on Titan. So we need a rumbling. All right.
Well, who do you think should win? Who do you think we should push? I'm liking Gavin Newsom right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, he's looking really based right now. But
I've been hearing about him.
Gavin Newsom, bro, I have no idea, bro.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who we should push. Low-key, the Democratic Party wants to get any. They actually have to like switch up. Like they actually have to fundamentally change.
What do you think
Because
they need to change?
because right now they're sitting like, to be honest, they sit so much in like in the middle a little bit. But they're with everything that like people on the far left don't even want to vote Democrat. Whereas like you look at the Republican Party, everybody will just vote for the Republican Party, whether they're like purely like Republicans all the way to like the far right with MAGA. They're just gonna vote regardless
Yeah.
because that's their party.
They're just gonna vote.
Whereas like with Democrats, leftists might not vote for the Democratic Party just because they don't even agree with their policies. I feel like the Democrat.
Like, why?
You said what?
I'll tell you this: why Kamala lost is because like she wasn't like supporting Palestine that much, and I feel like a lot of left like liberals were against that.
No, actually, fuck those people on the left, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
think fucking who you think would be better for fucking Palestine? Kamala Harris or fucking Donald?
yeah. I don't. Yeah, I agree because I thought
Like actually, bro.
that was dumb. But
Like, Donald
it
Trump's
is what
literally-
happened. It is what happened.
He's literally Israel's greatest warrior, bro.
I feel like the Democratic Party is gonna have to probably lean further left just to combat the right. They're gonna have to lean into it, just because I feel like if they keep sitting here in the middle, eventually it's just gonna alienate more people. They're gonna eventually get upset. So right now, as the Democratic Party is like they're taking more of a stance now, I think that's a good thing. And I've seen like
They gotta be heavy.
Yeah.
They gotta be heavy on women right. They gotta be heavy
and
on
this,
minority and DUI. They gotta be heavy on like saving the environment. They gotta just lean into it. Embrace the Democratic Party.
and I feel like the
Embrace
stuff
equality.
Kamala Harris has been saying recently, like her stance and everything, I think is like the right direction. Because she's low-key been really like more outspoken about what the Republican Party's doing and what Trump's doing. Because in the past, they were just kind of like, they don't want to say nothing. Like, I really want to see a Democratic Party just come out and just straight up be like, Trump's a racist and he's a fascist. Get him out. I want them to be. They play too nice. They play too by the books.
Actually,
And like, I feel like they gotta play a little more dirty.
bro.
Like G.I. Robot say, the only way to take a Nazi out is by killing them.
Okay, we don't gotta do all that.
I mean, let's not, you know,
You know,
we're
we're
gonna
not
fucking,
Civil War yet.
we're gonna get into a we're gonna blow up full on civil war, bro. We're trying to prevent it. Right now, we're just trying to prevent it. If it does happen, then it's like, okay, you know, you gotta pick a side. Right now, we're trying to prevent a civil war from coming, because I don't want to be in one. Even though I said I think one's gonna happen, I don't want to be in that shit, bro. Shit, I'm trying to leave that to the next generation, bro.
I want to
Possibly.
be. No,
Give me
I
out of
don't.
that.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But like, it's like once they're gone to the point where they're far right, there's no reason. There's no way you can convince them that they're in too
Um,
deep. They've burned bridges. They've said things that they can't take back. They've done things that they can't take back. Once you go that far, like radicalized, like, and you go that far fascism
I mean,
or that far right, there ain't no turning back for that.
I
That's what
mean,
I'm
I'm
trying to
not
say.
doomer pilled. I definitely think we could possibly de-radicalize the Republican side of our nation, but those politicians and those people in Trump's administration, yeah, they gotta go.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I feel like
There's
I
some
believe the
island somewhere.
yeah. I feel like the only way we can like actually like um fix it is like setting up education camps because some of these people just need to be educated. Like they just, but like with how our current government is, that's probably not gonna ever happen. Realistically speaking,
We need to just pass laws that fucking stop you from fucking lying on the internet.
because even
Bro,
with like
like I get free speech,
yeah,
bro, but
Bro, preach, bro.
like actually,
Preach. You can't be lying, like, especially if you're an important person. Like, you gotta show your facts, bro.
that's true. Because even like with the even when I was talking about Kamala Harris and giving my upster, even like what the most recent thing she did was like call Trump a communist and not like a fascist, right? So like they deliberately are trying to like keep the states propagandized. They're not gonna tell the truth. I think realistically not gonna see like an education until like way later. Like these niggas are gonna be fascists. They're gonna be racist for like a while, for a minute, until like the education system like changes.
fortunately,
Well, the education system is it has to be revamped as a whole because we're still not talking about things in history that happened. That's one. Two, it's everything's Americanized. It's like we don't teach Americans about what's going on in the world and around them. We just teach them what's going on in America, and that's a really damaging trope. You know, it's like the whole world could be doing something, and we're unaware of it, and we don't know until it's too late.
I mean, no, we they definitely tell us, but they tell us what they want us to like. No, like when you do hear about something from the outer world, it's not gonna be like the truth. It's gonna be like you know some evil happens, so now we have to go step in and
Like this for years,
destabilize their government because their government's evil for whatever reason.
yeah, like this, like they've been claiming that how the Middle East is hell. It's filled with terrorist groups, and that's not true. They've been claiming that China is a communist nation that oppresses people. That's not true either. You feel me?
oh
Like
shit.
they spread bad narratives about country, so it makes them seem like they're on a higher ground to whenever they do something. That's what I'm saying. We got to be more informed with the world, and
Uh,
the only
Definitely disagree with you, bro.
the only way you would notice
you
is if
say you
you're from a
disagree?
if you're
Like heavily, bro. I
Okay.
think China. I mean, China's they're not like necessarily evil, but they ain't good. I mean, they be doing some fuck shit.
That is new.
I got Chinese friends, bro.
Wait for
They're
real?
not oppressed.
Wait, from China?
Yeah, they're not oppressed. There's a communist nation, but like it's just like how to put it. Like
China
everybody
don't
works in
oppress
hand.
its people all that much. I mean, they have like a lack of freedom of speech, but the reason they have a lack of freedoms in their countries is for protection. So it's
Yeah, it
like
protects
trade
them.
the Chinese people
Yeah,
make. They're okay with not having all those rights if it means that they don't have to deal with the shit that we have to deal with.
yeah, and they have their freedom. They have their freedom to do whatever they want
Yeah, that
to,
makes sense.
but
Yeah, that makes sense.
to a
But
certain
China's doing
degree.
to the
But
Uyghur Muslims, that doesn't make any sense, and they don't need to do
Wait, what
that
did you
shit,
say?
bro. What China's doing to the Uyghur Muslims, that doesn't make any sense, and they don't need to be doing that.
now it's good and bad for every nation. Just looking at it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true, but I do not recall us in the current moment doing anything similar to any group of people. I mean, we're deporting a lot of Hispanic people. That's tough and that's sad. We're doing that right now, but they got those people
Yeah,
in
we did
like
the same thing to
camps right
Muslims
now.
too. Not to that extreme, but we do. Like if
Well,
you
that's
see
my
a
point.
Muslim person, we assume that they're terrorists. Most Americans associate
That's most
Muslim
people
groups
around
with
the
terrorism.
world, and Why do you think that's
No,
the
that's
case?
not around the world. This is mostly in America. I can tell you this for a
Okay, most
fact.
people in the West.
Yeah, I say most
Yes, in
people
the
in the
West.
West, dude. Yeah.
That's not like not an American unique thing, you know. And I mean, why do you think that's the case?
Uh, 9/11. But if you take a look at 9/11, like it's a whole weird thing going on about it.
That is.
It's weird.
Elaborate.
I
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but like
Okay, let me ask you
the
a
way it
question. Let me ask you a
happened.
question then. All right, because 9/11 happened, right? And then we had the war in Afghanistan and Iraq and all that. You think if we didn't go over there, you think there'd be terrorist groups like ISIS and all that to rise up?
I'm
No,
gonna just say
it
this.
still happened.
There were
But
definitely
I'm just
terrorist
saying
groups.
he deserved what he got. He
Uh,
deserved to die in a fucking ditch. All right, that guy was a fucking dick. Okay.
uh,
Now, did the American people deserve for George Bush to fucking lie to us and say he had weapons of mass destruction and nukes and shit? When he
No,
absolutely did not. No. But that guy, I do not feel bad for him. Collapse of his regime at all.
mm,
I think the American
he's a
government
bad person.
the problem is that they lied about why they were. I feel like if the American government was straightforward about it and was like, "Hey, this
What
guy's
I
a fucking
hate.
dick," continue.
Yeah, continue, continue.
Oh, if they were like, "Oh yeah, this guy's a fucking dick. We're gonna get rid of him because he's a dick."
mm,
The American people probably wouldn't have voted for that. But if they did, I wouldn't have had a problem with us invading it. I would have been like,
okay.
"Okay,
Yeah,
sure, whatever."
the problem with that, because I've been hearing about this for the longest time. I've always questioned it, even when I was a child, was labeling like sort that guy was a bad person, but labeling everybody around him too as a bad person, generalizing a whole group as terrorists, like and killing innocent people, killing civilians and stuff, going over there and actually putting their hands and dealing and doing bad stuff. Like they're actively damaging the nation. They put sanctions on these nations. They invaded their privacy. They were search houses and stuff like that. Like you feel me? Like just look at it at this: a big strong country comes into your country and starts bullying your people, starts looking for a terrorist group and people like that, and it sets up a weird regime. That's why there was a rise of the terrorist group or whatever, so-called anti-American. Yeah,
Okay. I'll ask you this: do you think America should sanction Israel?
sanction.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean sanction?
Like
Like,
kind of how we sanction Iraq, you know, or how we're
uh,
sanctioning Afghanistan or Iran.
America should definitely do something. Is one, we shouldn't keep sending them money, all right? And two, they have too much influence on our stuff, our media, our people. They control a lot of stuff within America. Now, why is another country having a hand in our country? So yes, I think they should sanction them. I think they should put terrorists on them too, because
But you don't
why
think
you
they should
putting
sanction
terrorists?
Iraq?
What?
You think they should sanction Israel, but you don't think they should sanction Iraq? They should have sanctioned like Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, sanction Iraq too. I'm not thinking. I'm not against that. You
I
feel
don't
me?
know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. I believe if they start doing shit like that, bro. Thing with Israel, them niggas is evil, bro. The thing with Iraq is nowhere near the level of threat that Israel is to us, bro. Israel actually has like power to do something, bro. May not be much, but it will be devastating.
Nah, they've already done a lot.
The thing is, we have a leash on Israel at the end of the day.
No,
We
we
do, we
don't.
do.
Might,
No, we don't. Not
people
anymore.
might disagree with me on this, but look today, fucking as much as I do not like this, Trump literally got Israel to stop bombing Hamas because Hamas accepted Trump's or partially accepted Trump's peace deal. So Trump was like, "Y'all gotta stop bombing them," and Israel mostly has halted their attacks, and right now they're negotiating that peace deal.
Bro,
Um,
bro.
we lose that power over Israel if we just let go of it. You know, if we're just like, "Fuck you guys, we're no longer your allies." Israel's strong enough to fend off all those Arab nations by itself. Strong enough to do it. Unfortunately, we made it that
Yeah.
unfortunately. It's already there, you know? It's already at that point. If we
Look,
just like say, okay, we're gonna stop funding
look.
you, I mean they still have
We
the
gotta
ability
stop
to
being buddy
destroy you.
buddy with them. We gotta stop being buddy buddy with them because what this looks like is the pot, is the frog in the pot. we're funding them, we're giving them money, we're boosting up their defense to help them against other nation. What's gonna happen until we realize that we're actually being like fried? We're actually being cooked. Is now when they turned their weapons against us and they started doing stuff like anti-America. Like, when will we do something about that? By the time we know it, it might be too late.
The reason is there's no reason for Israel to, as long as America.
There's
Yeah,
no
but see,
reason.
I don't
There's
think
always a reason.
I don't think Israel would ever go there. Because realistically, Israel can fight off like in the Middle East, but it's not gonna be able to do anything to like the U.S. Like,
I mean, they're controlling our media. What do you think? What do you think is going to lead from there? And then
Bro, I
we're
think
gonna have
Russia and
digital.
China, those Russian Chinese fucking bots have more control over our
yeah,
media
they
right
do
now.
it. Yeah, they're not
Twitter
controlling.
bots are crazy right now, bro.
Yeah, those bots is. I'm just saying.
But we see those as enemies. We see those We see those like as enemies. We don't see Israel as a
But it's not our
potential.
enemy.
Like,
As bad as what Israel's doing in Gaza is, and it is bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not our enemy. They align with us beside on everything. Literally every single political issue, they align with us on it. We could call them our enemy, maybe morally, but geopolitically, I mean,
yeah, they're our allies.
what more can we do? You know?
They are our allies, definitely. Pretty shitty
Like if
ally.
we
we
I'm
gotta
not
get
gonna
our
lie.
allies. We gotta get
yeah,
our
there
allies
are.
in
I mean,
check,
if we
man.
fucking hate a nation, like let's say we fucking go invade Russia, Israel will probably go in with us. They're like that fucking because they do depend on us to an extent, and they know that. So they're gonna stick near the U.S. So that gives us no good reasons to let go of them, and that's the fucking problem. Well, up until now in this whole situation, crazy ass situation in Gaza. Damn, that's crazy.
Do you think that whole like situation where like Hamas invaded their country, kidnapped their citizens and whatever, and is still holding their citizen hostage? Do you think that still that situation still exists to this point to where it can warrant them keep bombing them or no?
I think Israel's really. I don't know what Israel's doing. I think they've won the war. I mean, Hamas has been low key fucked. The Palestinian people have been fucked. I mean,
Yeah,
that place is like just rubble right now.
yeah.
So I don't.
I'm
Low
just
key, I don't know why they're still they're still fighting.
So would you think it's an ethnic cleansing going on right now because like they've already
Maybe.
won the war, right? Like why do they keep doing it? Why do they keep like
Well,
why are they
Israel's
doing it
reason
that
for
much?
that, I believe they say that they want Hamas basically to give up power and to no longer be the ruling party because Hamas will
There's no ruling
eventually
body in Palestine.
in the Gaza Strip, Hamas is the ruling party. They want Hamas to give up power and to be disarmed. That's what Israel says because they're a security threat to Israel. But I mean, at this point, like
at
Hamas,
this.
what is Hamas right
I was
now?
about to say, are they still even a party, bro? Like, are they even still active?
Like, that's what I'm saying. You bombed the shit out of them, bro.
Like, they don't even have. They're no longer a threat. Like, they don't even have buildings anymore, bro. They can't even meet in a building. They have to meet outside. Like,
Exactly, bro. You've killed like almost all of their former leaders. Now they got a whole bunch of new people, literally on their entire fucking leadership, because Israel's
yeah,
fucking nuked all of them, bro. Like at
yeah.
this point, I don't know.
I guess like they kind of have like some like they're afraid of like a newer uprising because a lot of people like if you look at if you're on the Gaza Strip right now, I'm pretty sure you hate Israel's guts.
Be honest, an uprising wouldn't even be possible in like the next 30 years.
Bro, Gaza's not doing shit to Israel for a while.
Like they're
Maybe
literally,
Hamas fight, but that would be retarded.
they wouldn't even be able to do anything though.
I'm even at the laugh with the way you said it, bro. Oh God.
Like the population is fucked. They would have to repopulate, literally, and that would take decades.
Also, let's clarify this too. Like, I don't hate Israel. Like, I don't like. I just think what they're doing is bad. Because a lot of people think like when you talk about like Palestine, whatever, like they think that you hate Israel because no, I'm just seeing them doing
I'm not
something
gonna lie,
wrong.
no,
And I think
Israel's pretty fucked up. I'm not. Yeah, I definitely don't fuck with them.
Israel. Oh
I
damn,
definitely don't.
you guys so much shock. I actually,
Bro, like you see the fucking, I've seen the clips of like even like the Israel people, like the Jewish people, bro. Like their attitude towards life is so crazy to me, bro. Like it's insane, bro. People get spit on. Like if you're a fan of Israel and you're going there to be like, yeah, I believe in Israel, them niggas still spit on you. Like what are we doing? Like that one dude, like
everywhere,
Geos. Gio Lewis showed me like the video of that. What was it? What was his name? Brandon. What was that dude?
Brandon Tatum.
Brandon Tatum. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
basically like he did an interview with Netanyahu. In the interview, he's basically trying to like dick ride Israel and Netanyahu.
Yeah, he got spit on.
And he talks
He
about
got
how he
spit
went
on.
on there. He got spit on by a kid, and Netanyahu laughed at him. He was like, "You're not supposed to talk about that."
I mean, does that shit happen everywhere in that fucking region? I think the Middle East is like.
Yeah, it happens. Like I've seen other videos of people being in there and getting spit on by like these kids, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Why?
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the whole like whatever going on in there, bro. Whatever they're teaching them kids is definitely not like it's definitely not the right thing. So I won't blame the people,
While
but
I'll agree with you on that. Like, there are definitely some fucked parts of Israel society. I mean, I feel like all the nations around them right now are just no. I mean, if you go to Palestine, I mean, the things that they're teaching their kids over there is also fucked.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
Kind of makes sense due to the occupation that's happening. But I mean, you got a whole
Yeah.
bunch of Palestinian children yelling out "Death to Israel," fucking murder the Jews, and all that fucking shit.
I mean, to be
And you
honest,
got-
I wouldn't be. I'm not. I'm no, that instance. I'm not
I'm
that
not even
surprised.
mad.
But like, no, I definitely,
I'm not surprised.
I
but-
definitely agree. I don't think Palestine, like, I don't see Palestine as like, I wouldn't say that they're good people either. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
saying
not saying that.
I'm not saying free Palestine because like they did nothing wrong. They're good people. I'm just saying free Palestine because like they're low key getting fucked right now. Like it's not even a fair fight no more. And I definitely agree with that the Jews,
I
their
just want them
government,
to stop. I just want to stop the genocide. That's all.
Jewish
Please stop
government
it.
is like
That's-
any other government, but their citizens fully like their citizens are almost like in terms of like they're like what MAGA is over here. I
Well,
don't like MAGA either. I would say right, I don't like those people either.
So the problem is the government of Israel has a parliamentary system. So essentially, right now, for Netanyahu to hold power, he has a far right coalition that's keeping him. The moment he loses that coalition, he's no longer in power. And the moment he's out of power
Uh-huh.
and this war's over and everything, he faces these corruption charges that
Mm-hmm.
he was facing prior to the war. So that is actually the lead theory.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, so that's
that.
Okay.
No, I mean, you can search it up. I'm not lying to you. Legit.
This is
Okay.
see, bro. This is why I had to get bro in here, bro. He knows way too much about this, bro.
yeah, you know what he's talking about, man. Okay, so
No wonder. You feel me? No wonder he wants to keep the war going.
Well, yeah, the people in Israel. I mean, he's not even that popular in Israel, especially after October 7th, because they blame him for it.
okay.
Lapses in security, you know.
Uh-huh.
And those corruption charges are going to face him. But the problem is the court stopped him from facing those corruption charges due to the fact that they're at war with Hamas.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as they're at war with Hamas, he doesn't have corruption charges. If he can end this war on a good note, then he can have the popular incentives to stay in power longer and probably mitigate those corruption charges. But if he can't, then he's going to have to face them. And I think that's
You told me the reason this dude's been just bombing other countries is because he wants to stay in power.
Yeah, I actually, in the grand scheme of things, with history and the way other nations work, I actually don't terrible reason for to do that. I mean, it's pretty predictable. The
Yeah.
problem is the far right in Israel. If Netanyahu even moderates a bit on the Palestinian situation, the far right will essentially pressure him to continue being maniacal. Like the far
Okay.
right, prior to this peace deal that Trump posted,
Uh-huh.
the far right had approved a plan, forced Netanyahu to approve a plan to annex like 85% of the Gaza Strip for God knows fucking what reason. It's like
Okay.
rubble at this point. I don't know what you
Yeah,
want from me.
yeah.
But those people are actually crazy. So
Okay.
if you're talking about the far right in Israel, I would agree with you. They're far worse than MAGA. As far like honestly, I would take MAGA over that far right.
No, for sure.
Any fucking day.
But yeah, you're right. Because there are gonna be some people in Israel who aren't gonna be total.
I mean, I've seen
assholes.
uprising in soldiers like tired of fighting the war and killing kids. Like I've seen like things like that. So like there's a growing like there's an upbrewing of what would you call it? Tension with him within his nation right now. People are getting fed up of him, pretty much.
With
So
Netanyahu.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, he
Okay.
just has to lose his coalition. As long as he has his,
Okay, but if he loses his coalition, like what happens after that? Then?
he's well. So if he loses coalition, essentially the left side of the government will have a coalition probably, and they'll be able to appoint a new prime minister.
Okay.
In parliamentary systems, it's not like us where we vote for president and that person becomes president. In parliamentary systems, imagine you vote for your legislators, so like House and your Senate, and then the House and
Uh,
the Senate vote for.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So right now, like let's imagine, I don't know the numbers, but like let's imagine 60% of their House and their Senate are ruled by the far right. The 40% is ruled by the liberals. If the far right, which may be like, well, Netanyahu's party is not the far right; it's the right. The far right are coalesced with him,
Uh
aligned with him to keep him in power. They're probably like 30% of the government or some shit. So if they abandon him, then who is the leading party now? It's actually going to be the left, and the left will now get to appoint whatever prime minister they want, and Netanyahu will have to leave like the next day. It happens pretty fast in parliamentary systems. I
hmm
mean, that's the advantage over their systems versus our systems. They can replace like a bad leader instantly,
Okay.
really, really fast. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen there. Totally depend on how this war ends. If it looks good for
right.
Netanyahu or the far right, it may just not.
It's not looking good right now.
It's not looking
they
good for them
really,
right now, but like if they get some favorable peace deal out of this shit with Hamas, then the Israeli people are just gonna be compelled to basically. So
yeah, I feel that.
that's the
What
scenario.
about this? I have another question. Yeah, I have another question. So you think America is Israel's puppet right now? Because there's a growing incentive that like people are thinking that like America
Bro,
is Israel's puppet.
I don't, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
we're their
mean,
puppet. If
I
anything,
think
yeah. Go ahead. You can go.
no. I think like America definitely sucks it, but it's like I feel like it's to be expected considering the fact that we've been so close allies for so long at this point. But they're definitely not our puppets, and well, they may be our puppets, but we're not their puppets. I
Yeah.
mean, to be honest, I don't think Israel has much.
Yeah. I don't think Israel even has the power to like
Yeah.
make us their puppets. If anything, I think our president is a puppet.
Oh man, okay,
If
yeah,
any,
that may be
and if anything, I think our president's a puppet, and our party's probably
That's what I
puppets
mean. That's
to like maybe
that's that's what I meant.
to like stakeholders and
That's
businessmen.
what I meant.
We're
Yeah,
our
that's what I meant.
puppets of
Like
like our own fucking top 1% wealth. If anything, I don't even think. I'll be honest. I don't even think Trump even really knows what's even happening. Like in our government, like if he's even fully aware. Because when he went on to talk about like the Tylenol shit, you could dead ass tell he had no idea what he was talking about. Like bro probably got
mm,
told what to say like maybe 10 minutes before he went on to that speech and just
I
waffled.
said, bro, what's it take time on out of women? But like, what? What is he talking about, bro?
I'm pretty
Like,
sure the
what?
Republican Party is like running the whole thing and just telling Trump what to say, when to say, at what time.
Does he mean he wants them? He wants them to feel the extreme pain of child labor and all of that, bro.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, what is this? Like, what is that?
I could not decipher, bro. For real. I have no idea what's going on.
But he was born off of Tylenol.
Yeah, I don't even know what like I don't what was like why? Why is that? It's just a weird thing to like
Because autism, I guess. That's what they're saying. They're trying to cut down on the spending. That's all they're
I
trying to do.
really want to know why like what is the purpose in this? Like
that
They're trying to cut
Republican
down on medical spending. So they're looking to
bro.
cut in any ways as they can.
It's that fucking Project 2025 shit, bro. I swear.
bro, I heard
I even
this
believed it. That shit first dropped. I
uh
even believe it. I was like, there's no way the Republicans are dropping some that dumb shit.
Bro,
Project 20.
I'm not
They
gonna.
can't be this.
I actually was like, I was on the fence. I really didn't believe it either at first. I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way, right? It was so unbelievably like crazy that
Bad,
it was
so
like
unbelievably evil, bro. It's like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
like you would just sit here and be like, there's no way they would ever like implement this. But yeah, and I heard there's what Esther 2025 is like the new one. I heard that one's
They're
like
doing it.
I didn't even know about that. What the fuck's that?
it's like
They're
some
cutting
new
back.
one that they're talking about, and it's like worse apparently.
Bro, what the fuck?
Like I just heard about
For
it.
what reason?
Graduate med school, bro. But like, come it's like destroying the country. God damn.
Bro, exactly. They're literally. I don't like the. I think the only thing that can come into this, they're just trying to like revert. They're literally just regressing everything. But we're gonna go
Wait,
back
we gotta
to
talk about like
the medieval ages at this point.
we gotta talk about like how ISIS like started snatching like black people now, bro.
Oh
I,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you have the TikTok for it?
Let's see if I can find some. I'm pretty sure I saved some.
Yeah, ICE is like taking black people now, too. That's what I'm saying. Like this, literally, they're trying to. I'm telling you, they're gonna try and put these. They're gonna make these concentration camps. They're gonna put them in there. I mean, they already got them. They're just gonna have to. They're just gonna start putting everybody in there.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. I don't believe it.
There's no way, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. You won't believe it till you sit in one, bro. You gonna be sitting in one and be like, damn. It's gonna be exactly like.
No,
It's gonna be
no
exactly like
way.
how you.
Hey.
With Project 2024, where it's like it's so unbelievably evil that you just wouldn't believe they'd do some shit like that until it actually happens. They'd be like, all right, maybe they're just evil. Maybe it is possible that they're just that evil.
All right, Twin. She can't really say much because they're running TikTok, but like, yeah,
shit,
bro.
yeah, they did buy TikTok. It's crazy how that fucking
Look,
fall clothes. I saw that UGG has like some really cute shoes out right now, and I am
see it?
super excited.
Yeah,
I am super excited to go shopping for some new fall clothes. I saw that UGG has like some really cute shoes out right now, and I am super excited. I think that they would look better with like some baggy jeans, you know, like the kind that like Taylor Swift and Cardi B wear, and then like maybe a cute little crop top, a crop, you know, sweater or something. But then I also like those long, cozy knit sweaters from like maybe Shein, the kind that have like multiple colors on them. You can pair those with anywhere and a pair of baggy jeans and some Uggs, or maybe like your Nikes. I saw Meg the Stallion wearing an outfit like that the other day, and it was just super cute. I'm like, oh my god, she is so ready for fall. Because, you know, I have fall boots and stuff, but it's time for a refresh. It's time to look for something more trendy. You know, just get with the times. I need to update my wardrobe. So I'm gonna hit up Old Navy, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, maybe Macy's, see what I can find because, you know, it's getting cold out here in these streets.
that's crazy. I literally live by the
for real. That's
I
what,
live in
we can't even talk about it, or else we get put on a list.
I was not
That's
gonna
how.
lie. Bro, deadass, this dude was doing a TikTok live stream, and we are talking about stuff like this, and he got banned. His live stream got banned.
We can't even
Chill.
talk about it.
In the middle of the stream, it literally banned him, and he couldn't go live no more.
I mean, TikTok is a little stingy with their bans, but like,
No,
Yeah, it was insane.
why? Did they give you a reason as to why they banned?
no. They said misinformation.
Yeah, he said it was misinformation.
I sent him a text. Like it said it was misinformation, and I couldn't appeal it.
The crazy part, what he was saying was true. Like we literally had like the source and everything.
I was talking about the representation of like Texas, and I was speaking of it, and then we started to talk about like ICE, and then they took me out.
They took him out midstream, by the way. Like
You can't talk about it.
Like it's insane. Yeah, they
Yeah,
actually
it's
got
insane.
Shocked.
they got our TikTok botted, bro. They got it. They got a back door in our TikTok. You said when was this?
Yeah, when?
Like
a week ago.
a week and
So
a half ago.
yeah, it's a week ago because I got unbanned
What?
today.
The sale of the TikTok?
Nah, it's right after.
Like
Fuck, bro. That's actually so
Yeah,
odd.
like you can't talk anything about the Blue Nation. You can't talk anything about ICE. You can't talk anything about Donald Trump. They'll ban you completely. They'll ban you for misinformation, or you'll
That
get put on a list.
I don't know.
Either or, bro.
Not like that, at least. My TikTok's filled with football shit right now. I even know the politics side of TikTok was like that right now.
yeah.
Yeah, go on and talk about politics and see how much racist comments you get. Go ahead. I tell you to do it. Just do it. It's an experiment. Just do it.
It said racist TikToks. Damn, you getting racist comments in on your TikToks?
I be down thumbing them and like deleting them. Like some of them get blocked, but like it's a lot.
Mm.
It's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
they'll send me like the notification, like comment was deleted because of blah 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 blah, and I'll be like, damn, bro. Like, could y'all just like chill out?
Mm-hmm.
Logging onto my TikTok right now.
That shit's insane. I'm telling you, it's insane, bro. And they rounding ICE is rounding up black people now. It's
Yeah,
really
there's
just
multiple cases.
we really gotta win this midterm. I ain't gonna lie, this midterm really gotta like it's gonna
That's what I'm saying, bro.
it gotta. If we don't win, bro, just know that civil war is happening. I'm letting you right now. Just know that war gonna happen. I already see it like on my TikTok. I see a lot of like people, like I guess revolutionaries are literally already like, hey, I'm finna get out in those streets. I'm like, oh shit, hey man, I'm not there yet.
It's like y'all got it. Bro.
I'm not there
Y'all got
yet.
it.
I still have hope.
All right, look at this too. I got some more. Like I got a lot of shit I've been saving up, bro, just to talk about this on the stream, bro. Berkeley.
Well, breaking fuck the news. A controversial plan to release radioactive water into the Hudson River has been approved in court. Yeah, that's a headline. News. A controversial plan to release radioactive water into the Hudson River has been approved.
I got some more, bro. I got some more.
Okay. Wait. Slow down. Slow down. I don't believe anybody until I search it up myself.
I've been saying, but I did see that on Twitter too, so there may be some validity to that story.
There might be some validity. I just haven't heard of it. Huh. No way.
You can search it up, bro. I already did. Yeah, Toy.
Really?
He doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it. Don't believe it, bro. It's up to you. Don't believe it.
Shoot, I don't blame him, bro. I don't even believe this, bro. It's that fucking crazy.
We have some major news right now. ICE is ramping up surveillance of your social media accounts. According to Wired, ICE is planning on hiring nearly 30 contractors to literally sift through all your posts, photos, messages, any raw material on social media across platforms.
You see that, bro?
To then send to ICE officers to assist with deportations and raids. They're creating this surveillance type state. According to Wired, federal contracting records show that the agency is seeking private vendors to run a multi-year surveillance program out of two of its targeting centers. Their job was to go through Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and all other platforms to try to find new leads to conduct ICE enforcement. They literally want someone around the clock, 24/7, looking at your social media accounts in an effort to try to help them conduct their largest mass deportation effort in American history. It's a major story that people need to know about. As always, spread the word. Full update on my.
Got more.
That one I do
Might be
believe.
safe.
That one I do believe. I don't even need
Might
to
be
see
safe.
I don't even need to see any proof on that one.
I had some more saves, but like, Lord, all right, this is from my actual representative. Like, he's in This shit with load. Oh Lord. Bro, don't tell me my internet is this bad, bro.
Who that on your friend list?
So I'm outside the Capitol building, and I need you to know something. Do not scroll. If you're a leftist, if you're a conservative, doesn't fucking matter. My name is Hunter Howell, and I would never do anything to harm myself. I just need to tell you the truth. In case something bad happens to me, I'm a person on the right side, the Republican side, so to speak. But you could consider me based because the United States is occupied by Israel politically. Now, obviously, Gaza and Palestine are occupied physically, and it's a lot worse for the people over there. But that will come to us too. Mark my words, this app has already been bought by Larry Ellison. They just bought CBS as well. And we don't have a lot of time to unite, which is why you need to get this video out and start loving your neighbors. Start coming together, red and blue, purple revolution, right? Because pretty soon there won't be many people on this app like me that are able to criticize Israel. Okay? We're next. And if we don't make a stand now, together, united, strong, in numbers, then we're cooked. But I believe that we can fight back and win. Let me know your thoughts. Sending love.
I don't know. You could believe that if you want to, but I'm gonna just keep it in the back of my mind. You know, this is what I do. I don't believe everything I see, but I keep it in the back of my mind and I go look for a reference.
Mm-hmm. Same. But I definitely believe everything that right there. But well, I do believe it. I feel like at the rate this where we're going, yeah, it will happen. Like I said, y'all think we're gonna have a civil war? No, that's still on the mindset of no.
We might, bro. We might. Bro.
If we lose this election, maybe. But if we don't, it all depends on what happens here.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I've also been seeing Destiny been doing his big one. I've been seeing Destiny go around on campuses and speaking on the what is it?
I hope he doesn't get shot, bro.
Fuck America tour.
I said I'm pretty sure he has. I don't watch him as much.
Yeah, but I've seen a couple clips of him going around and doing that.
I thought Charlie Kirk used to do that before he got.
Yeah, he's doing it because of
it's
that.
dangerous. It's dangerous, though.
Like a left leaning Charlie Kirk.
All right, since you're more entwined with politics and stuff, like, all right, how long do you think that a government shutdown is gonna? How long does a government shutdown last to be like detrimental?
It's nowhere near as long as it lasts with Trump. I'm pretty sure if this government shutdown, Trump would have shut down the U.S. government longer than any president in the U.S. history combined. Just 11 days. That's all it takes.
So what?
He shut down the government in his last term for a record amount of time.
Yeah.
If he shuts it down again for like more than like 11 days, this would be like a uniquely terrible shutdown. With Trump, I have no idea how long this is going.
When does it start impacting like America?
I mean,
like how long does that take?
I mean, like, it does it now.
When does it become a problem? When does it become like an actual problem?
It's a problem now. It depends on who you are as an American. For a lot of Americans today, their part of their Medicare package was essentially expiring. So their health insurance premiums, which is the amount they pay every month on health insurance, is going to go up by on average $400 a month. So that, like I said, the government shutting down impacts you immediately. For me, it impacts me because I take out basically my salary because med school has me so busy. If it's still shut down by January, which I swear to God, I hope not, I don't get my money from the school because that's money. You know? So
we don't get it either.
Yeah, you just don't get it. Because Congress, the government shutdown is essentially Congress is America's purse, and they essentially have to approve any funding that America does, period. And if Congress can't agree on approving funding, then
why, bro? This is the thing I don't get. The government shutdown is such a stupid gimmick. because the people it's actually hurting is us. Like it doesn't hurt those officials who are ruling that in. It doesn't really hurt them. It,
Well,
they get to they get to push their ideals as long as they want while people are suffering. Make a decision.
it hurts poor people more than it hurts politicians, but it actually does hurt the government in general. It hurts Donald Trump, kind of, and it also hurts America. It usually just hurts the president because remember, the president executes the laws, Congress passes them, and the president can't really do anything without funding. So it kind of hamstrings the president, and that's kind of why the Democrats are doing it. Now, Donald Trump, he's dictatorial, so
Yeah, I was supposed to say it, but
probably fucking he doesn't probably doesn't care about Congress's goddamn funding.
yeah.
Fortunately, fortunately, but that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah, actually. Yeah, I was going to say the same. Trump probably doesn't really care. Like he'll probably still. It's not like he did in the past, anyways.
Why does he want to slash healthcare so much? Why? What reason would it be for you to slash healthcare?
I don't know. Waste, fraud, and abuse. Which, by the way, Elon Musk fucking dig through our fucking health records, personal fucking health records. Try and fucking find. He found absolutely fucking none of it, bro. Actually, fuck these people. Legit. I don't understand.
Bro, he wants to slash her healthcare, right? And it's like
They already did. Do you hear that big, beautiful bill?
I know, but like he
Like I
wants to
think
slash it
11
even
million
more.
Americans lost. Like it's like 5 to 11 million Americans lost their health insurance.
He wants to slash it even more. Now, I've heard stories of people missing their medication and stuff like because they have to ration. Like what? Like what is this, bro?
Hmm.
Imagine you can't get your diabetic medication because you have to ration. Like what is going on? Are we just saying F the American people and
Let me
just
ask you:
we just
you think
do
Trump's the
whatever?
worst president in American history?
Oh yeah, the worst I've seen so far.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like people talk for all the shit people and fucking
For all the
Andrew
crap they talk
Jackson.
about
These people
and,
at
and,
least
and
when they
Obama
did something, huh?
and Obama, bro. I did the crap they were talking about Obama, bro.
Yeah, but
He's
Obama
like one of
Obama
the
doesn't
best
even reach
president.
like the only people who think Obama's the worst president in the world are racist people. Like no one would.
Bunch of weird people.
No one.
I saw this video of fucking Ben Shapiro talking about how fucking he was.
Yeah.
Let me find the video. I gotta watch this, bro. Just a couple seconds of it. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, but pull that up. But I was about to say, yeah, the only people who think Obama's the worst president are racist people. No one who actually cares about history or like facts will put Obama in that, even in that top 5. I think when it comes to like the most, I think when it comes to worst presidents besides like Trump, I think the names that get thrown out there are like Andrew Jackson, Herbert Hoover, um, Buchanan, maybe, and then
Reagan. Reagan.
yeah,
too,
Reagan,
sometimes.
and then Woodrow Wilson. I think he gets in there too, but he wasn't even like crazily bad.
I mean, Woodrow Wilson was terrible. I think he was, but I think Donald Trump has eclipsed that.
Yeah, I think yeah.
He's just eclipsed that for how ever racist Woodrow Wilson was. I mean, everybody back then was racist, but even for his time, Woodrow Wilson was racist.
Yeah.
All right. He like invited the KKK to the White House or some shit.
That's something Trump would do too.
That's something Trump would do today, bro. Like I actually. But yeah, like
He
the people.
pardoned all of those criminals, bro. Like he
Even like
pardoned
someone
all
like
of those.
Andrew Jackson, who's like up there. Andrew Jackson still did do like some like he still was kind of like.
You remember the raid on the Capitol? He pardoned all of those criminals and pedophiles. You know. And
Yeah.
He pardoned them.
Yeah.
Like they domestic violence and rape and rape and all of that. Like that's what those people were made up of, and he pardoned them.
Bro, that whole party is like you see what Ted Cruz. I showed you what Ted Cruz said recently.
Yeah.
Well, he was like, he was doing like an interview and he was talking about. Are you gonna pull it up?
I got a video.
Yeah, but he's basically saying like we need to stop We need to stop rape. We need to stop
I got it. You want to explain? I
terrorists.
got it.
And he's like, we need to stop attacking pedophiles.
No, I got it. I got it.
Also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
This has to be a joke.
Yeah, you want to see the whole thing or not?
I'm good. But yeah, this is a crazy thing to say. That is not like.
Fuck.
Let's stop attacking pedophiles. He's definitely in that list, bro. He's definitely
on that list, bro. Yeah,
he's definitely in that list, bro.
I would not be fucking surprised.
Like,
wow.
I wonder if that was an actual slip or he was actually just trying to be like, hey, let's actually stop attacking pedophiles. Like, maybe they're not so bad. And then recently, who was it that got like convicted for like raping a child, but then they only get like 6 months?
There's someone who got convicted for raping a child and got 6 months?
Yeah, it was like someone who's like close to Trump. Like, it's like literally convicted. He was guilty of it, and he's only getting like 6 months. I thought I saved it.
It's like comically evil, bro. Like I said, bro, it's like super villain level of evil, bro. I don't understand. It's like goddamn, Madara's not even that evil, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, even when you look at like someone like Thanos, who's a villain, it's not even
that bad.
like he would be like, oh, I would rather have Thanos be our president. Like at this point,
It's like, wait.
like this is like crazy evil. But yeah, Trump's former spiritual leader, Robert Morris, who was just sentenced to 6 months in prison for sexually abusing a 12-year-old girl. So it was Trump's spiritual advisor.
Spiritual advice? Why does he think he even got a spiritual
Yeah,
advisor?
I don't know. I don't even know what the hell that is, bro. I don't even know what that is. Apparently, it wasn't a very good spiritual advisor because.
Bro, what the fuck? Well, with how Trump was moving with Epstein, bro, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised it was his spiritual advisor, bro. He definitely advised him to do some stuff. Like,
Exactly, bro.
yeah, this is crazy. Wait, what the hell? Kevin and Juicy just put up the Fade subathon.
I'm back.
Damn, I should have talked about that earlier.
What you talking about?
Kevin and Juicy just put up the Fade subathon.
Oh. And I heard like Kevin Hardy's doing a new like collab with Kai.
Yeah, he
like
was
a
on
sleepover or something.
He was on Mafia-thon 3. Yeah. I didn't really see much clips from it, so I don't know how well it went, but I did see them on there for a little bit.